President Joe Biden helped.
Hello. No. I don't need this. Sorry. I want you to destroy America. Alright, so whatever. Aliens, we will win. Destroy Earth. This is funny. Wow. Well, this is gonna explain. What does this do? Oh my God!
You're loud.
America, America, America. Hello, people of America. We will win. Look at this.
I know, but I'm watching.
5 minutes ago, you said you weren't doing anything.
I'm not. I'm kind of watching the news in a sense. While I'm awake.
You focus on making great burgers, or building the best houses in town, or becoming the next highly unlikely.com superstar.
Hello, New York. Where's New York?
To get your brand new business started. We're LegalZoom. We've already partnered with
I follow you.
new business owners to do just that. Check us out today.
Ooh, what's this?
You can become one of them.
I am Brad. Grab all you other balloons. Grab all you other balloons. I'll punch you in the face, you other balloons.
Symbicort can help you breathe better, starting within 5 minutes.
Don't want to be cleaned again. Do not want to be cleaned.
Including chronic bronchitis and emphysema. It should not be taken more than twice a day.
Hello.
Medicines like formoterol increase the risk of death.
Sabalink out of my.
Increase your risk of lung infections, osteoporosis, and some eye.
There we go.
You should tell your doctor if a heart condition or high blood pressure.
What is this? Is this a football stadium? Yeah, it's not thinking. Okay, let's call this football stadium. Football. Hello. Hello, trains. Scenes. Friends.
Visiting angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Okay.
America's choice in home care.
The fight for the White House inside the campaign moves that could alter the course of the race. Tonight, don't miss an O'Reilly Factor special. Election 2016.
Attention, surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. The FDA has received nearly 1,000 reports of serious side effects related to surgically implanted blood clot filters. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may have fragments of the device embedded in your body. Side effects sometimes don't appear right away. So even if you haven't suffered side effects yet, you may qualify for a cash award. Call 800-297-2155. 800-297-2155. If you suffered internal bleeding,
Let it snow.
cannot be removed. Required additional surgery to repair damage caused by the filter. Or if a loved one died, you may qualify for a cash award. There are tight deadlines for filing a claim. So even if you haven't suffered side effects yet, call 800-297-2155. 800-297-2155. That's 800-297-2155.
Here we go.
The man who pulled a weapon at the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center yesterday remains in critical but stable condition tonight at a Washington hospital. 66-year-old Larry Dawson of Tennessee was shot by Capitol Police. Fox News is told Dawson actually had a pellet gun designed to look like a real handgun. The center realized today under tight security. Dawson will face 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon and
I am
1
now
count
in
of
Minecraft.
assault on a police officer while armed. Dawson disrupted a house session last October by yelling he was a prophet of God. He was issued an order barring him from Capitol grounds. President Obama is back at the White House right now after a quick trip today to Georgia. The topic, drug abuse and the rise of the heroin epidemic. He spoke to an audience this afternoon in Atlanta.
The most important thing we can do is to reduce demand for drugs. And the only way that we reduce demand is if we're providing treatment and thinking about this as a public health problem and not just a criminal problem.
The president's words come as the nation's drug problem continues to escalate, particularly opioids, including heroin and many prescription painkillers. Correspondent Jonathan Seri tells us what's being done about it tonight from Atlanta.
To a very large extent, the opioid epidemic has been driven by inappropriate prescribing.
The CDC director is also blaming drugs on the street, especially two that have fueled the epidemic.
It's also being driven by a greater availability of heroin and illicitly produced fentanyl.
According to the CDC, the past 15 years have seen a fourfold increase in the amount of opioids prescribed and a fourfold increase in the number of deaths from overdose. The issue has even entered this year's presidential race, with both parties addressing the problem.
The heroin is really tough.
It's a problem that affects every community and cuts across racial and economic lines. It often starts where a patient becomes dependent on prescription painkillers.
Once you get addicted to a controlled prescription drug, the transition to heroin becomes much easier.
DEA Acting Administrator Chuck Rosenberg says his agency is ramping up efforts to help patients safely dispose of unused prescription drugs sitting in medicine cabinets.
We're not going to enforce or prosecute or jail our way out of this mess. Enforcement has to be a part of that. It must be a part of that. But we also have to find ways to knock down demand.
And President Obama announced he's asking for additional funding to provide first responders with naloxone, an emergency medication that quickly reverses the effects of an opioid overdose.
It's been a game changer for law enforcement and for communities and saving lives.
This month, the CDC issued new guidelines for prescribers. They focus on starting patients on low doses, considering alternatives to medication, and increased monitoring to ensure that a life-improving treatment doesn't turn into a deadly addiction. Brett?
Jonathan, thank you. One of the largest hospital chains in the country is still crippled tonight by a cyber attack that paralyzed its computers and many of its operations. The FBI is investigating the virus that struck MedStar Monday. It is the latest incident involving cyber attacks against healthcare providers. You may remember a month ago, Los Angeles Hospital paid hackers $17,000 to regain control of its computer system. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office is putting another dagger in President Obama's promise that if you like your health care plan, you can keep it. The CBO says Obamacare will drive millions of workers from their employer-sponsored health plans over the next decade. Some will decide to go to Medicare, but the CBO says up to 9 million fewer people will have work-based coverage than if the law had never been enacted. The Dow and the S&P 500 closed at highs for the year today. The Dow picked up 98. The S&P 500 finished ahead 18. The Nasdaq was up 80. The FBI cracks the code on the iPhone encryption, but who really did it and how? That's next.
If you're considering silver for your savings and retirement accounts, pay close attention to this amazing offer from Lear Capital. Now you can earn $200, $400, up to $600 worth of silver Snow Falcon coins free with a qualifying purchase. The Snow Falcon is made from the finest silver of any coin in the world. Its unique 1.5 ounce size makes it both valuable and affordable. And because it comes with a government guarantee, it's IRA eligible with the price of silver so low. Now is the perfect time to stop considering silver and own it. Call Lear Capital at 1-800-769-8500 and see how you can earn up to $600 worth of silver Snow Falcon coins free with a qualifying purchase. Plus, the first 50 callers.
I don't like him anymore.
Banks and Billionaires Report. Discover the secret investments of the mega rich. Call now. 1-800-769-8500.
I'm Andy, and I lost 30 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Listen up, guys. Want to shed a few pounds? Got a beer belly going on? Can't fit into your pants? I got one word for you. Nutrisystem.
I'm Essex, and I lost 43 pounds on Nutrisystem.
I'm Trevor, and I lost 60 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Lose weight fast with Nutrisystem's all-new Turbo 10. You can lose weight too. Real guys, real results.
I'm Michael, and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem.
Put down the pie, pick up the phone, and get with the program today. Lose up to 10 pounds in your first month and 5 inches overall. You'll love it. Money back guaranteed.
The food was delicious. If you're like me and you like to eat, this is what you get to do.
This is perfect for me, especially guys who don't want to cook.
So get off the couch and order your 28-day Nutrisystem plan right now. Get 1 week of all-new Turbo Shakes free and 1 week of NutriCrush Shakes free.
It's not that hard. You eat the food, you lose the weight.
Call 877-282-DIET and get the all-new Turbo 10 with 14 shakes free.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, isn't it time to let the real you shine through? Introducing Otezla, a Premolast. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill with 75% clear